President Trump mentioned the possibility of deploying ground troops. Now let's connect to Washington to see whether this is simply a warning or if he is willing to face major sacrifices for national security. So, correspondent Kang Young-gu, how are locals responding to the potential deployment of ground troops?
President Trump, who has been exerting strong pressure on Iran in recent days, said today that deploying ground troops could be on the table, a significant escalation in U.S. strategy. In an interview with the New York Post, he said that while other presidents ruled out ground troop deployment, he has no apprehension about it. In fact, if the goal is to eliminate Iran's missile and nuclear facilities, airstrikes alone may have limits, and analysts do not rule out limited ground operations involving special forces. Let's hear President Trump's remarks today.
An Iranian regime armed with long-range missiles and nuclear weapons would be an intolerable threat to the Middle East, but also to the American people, our country itself.
However, considering the consequences of the Iraq and Afghanistan wars and current public sentiment, the chances of a large-scale ground troop deployment appear low.
Then, before deploying ground troops, what further military measures are likely to be taken by the United States?
At this moment, major U.S. naval carrier strike groups and strategic air assets are concentrated around Iran. To ensure military superiority quickly, the White House plans large-scale airstrikes before considering eventual ground troop deployment. In a recent CNN interview, President Trump warned that while the big wave of military action has yet to arrive, something greater looms ahead. Following the initial strikes that weakened Iran's air defenses, there is now an alarming likelihood of concentrated strikes on Iran's key missile and drone production facilities. Additional airstrikes are expected to be carried out within a day or two. This has been a report from Washington.